welcome into the show. Our first guest today is going to be one of our youth from our community youth event that comes out every Friday, and to a couple of our different events and stuff that we have here. So Tyler, he's joining me here today for the duration of this podcast. So I encourage you guys to tap in, engage in the conversation, look him up on his Twitch channel. We'll bring that up here for you guys to see. And, just jump in and have some fun. All right. We also have our lovely, beautiful producer, Becca, keeping everything rocking and going. She's going to be behind the scenes, making sure I stay copacetic, on track. So
you're always off track.
I get off track from time to time.
You do. Even on Friday nights, you do.
But that's me.
Yeah.
That is me.
That is
you know what I mean? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you guys Tyler himself. Welcome in, Tyler. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me, first of all. And I just want to say everything that you've done for not only me, but the community. When I first started coming here, I had no idea what I was doing. If you asked me first day I was here that I would be DJing, I would definitely say no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you for partaking in what we're trying to provide in the community, because if you guys don't show up, then I'm just sitting here doing nothing, right?
Not last week, but the week before that, there was
you gotta put our business out there, tell everybody ain't nobody here, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was so dead. Not last week, but the week.
Okay,
before.
so anyways, we're gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about our down, okay? We're going to talk about our ups, the good nights, the busy nights. It's also summer vacation.
That too.
Yeah, that too. Look, you see how he tried to cover it up? Oh, yeah, that too.
Always. You broke it. I guess I'll talk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep the fuzzy thing off for now. Because
Yeah.
in my studio, I have soundproofing, so
I wish I had that.
It makes
in my
it a
room.
little bit easier. And here, you get the echo and the background noise and stuff. Plus, I don't have my microphone stand, so I got to keep moving it around.
Adjust.
Adjust. Yeah.
Adjust.
So, Tyler, I wanted to talk to you because you have an interesting path ahead of you.
Yes.
Not only you're a young man, you're 15, right?
Going on 16.
And you're actively engaged now in some of the community stuff that we're doing that's been setting you up for some stuff. So let's just talk. Who are you and what are you trying to do out here in the world, and how do you see the world?
Okay, so as you know, I'm a small content creator over on Twitch and YouTube, actually. And not only just helping the community with DJing, but not only doing that, but it also helps me with producing stuff for my Twitch, and I can start doing more DJ stuff on the Twitch side. And it helps me get more people to my Twitch.
You typically do both of your streams at the same time, like YouTube
no, I
and
don't,
Twitch?
So I mainly stream on Twitch, and then I edit it. I go through and then edit the parts and then post it on YouTube.
How do you like doing that?
It gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trying to do all the clips and the timing.
Yeah. I also have moderators in my Twitch to make, and I have a stream deck to help me make clips. I can just press and it creates a clip, and I can always come back to it.
Oh, okay.
And it goes into my video produce.
Oh, while you're playing?
Yeah, on my Twitch, it sends it straight to it through all the clips.
What is Twitch? I don't even know anything about.
Okay, so Twitch.
So for old people like myself and others out there, a lot of us may not even know what Twitch is. Like, some of us are still old and using Facebook and stuff like that, right? So what is Twitch? And explain to me, how did you get involved into twitching or whatever it is you're doing?
So I found Twitch actually a big inspiration for me streaming was a lot of old YouTubers like Dan TDM, Stampy Longhead, bunch of them, and I was like, I know you can make good money off this, and I was like, let me just go out and start researching like different platforms that you can find on for streaming, and one of them was Twitch, and I started researching, and I was like, okay, that's it, and I could do that, and I made an account. My first one was completely different. It wasn't what I have now. I actually had a face cam at the time, and that's on my personal YouTube that I use. We could pull that up later if we want, but I just started researching, and I was like, I want to get into content creating because
how old were you when you were researching and looking into it?
I would say probably around 13.
Oh, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from what I've known from then and now, I definitely am a lot more, because then I was just clicking play, make sure my audio and stuff, but now I actually go through and edit all my clips and stuff and post them on YouTube.
You put some actual time and effort into your content before you actually just push it out there and whatnot. So let me get this right. Twitch is just another streaming platform.
There's multiple people. Like there's hundreds and thousands.
And you typically play video games?
I typically
is that
play,
what it is?
Yeah. So Twitch has their own categories. Each game's separated by their own categories.
It's all games?
It's games. Like there's people that do DJing stuff, just talking, and a bunch of other stuff like art. They have art stuff, an art category on there. They have anything.
Okay, so it's just pretty much a streaming platform.
Yeah, and actually Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Oh wow, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, Twitch actually they do a thing with Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to any streamer you want. And what's cool about Twitch, since they're owned by Amazon, you could watch anything on Twitch. Well, any thing that's on Amazon Prime, and stream it on Twitch. So, like, if I wanted to watch like Sheep Detective, because that's on there live on Twitch, I can, because it's through Amazon, and Twitch is owned by Amazon, and that's cool. Like YouTube, you want to be able to do that.
Well, that's pretty cool. So I have Amazon Prime. So if I were to just do my regular Prime membership, I could log on and select a Twitch content creator and follow them for free, or subscribe to them for free, or how does that work?
So the following is free automatically, but you could get subscriptions, and each month you get one free Prime subscription if you have Prime, if you link your Amazon and Prime together, if you link them together. But yes, you can, but the subscription is actually unique to different streamers. They get different stuff. So like with me, I think you get it's tier 1. You get like 3 or 4 different unique emotes, and that's typically what with any streamer you get. Depending on the tier you sub at, you get depending on what that streamer. So like some have like a personal Discord for their streamer, or for their pretty much for their own stuff. And it's actually unique because each tier could be different things. So like mine's just, since right now I'm only monetized. You can only have certain stuff with monetization. So since you're not a Twitch affiliate or partner, you can have everything that a Twitch partner or affiliate has. So like channel points and bits and all that, but you have to put in all your personal information, like social security and all that. And I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's if you make $300, you have to fill out a form. But the thing is, which sucks, is once I am actually started making money, but it doesn't go onto my card yet. It goes onto a spendable balance on Twitch to buy. Yeah, pretty much. So I can actually pull it up on my phone. But the spendable balance, my last one, I think my last balance was, I think I made like $18 back in November. Pulling up. Yeah, back of October 25th, I made $18.07 in revenue. And that goes on to a spendable balance. So if you guys can see that, it's on a spendable balance. So it goes, so then you could buy like stuff called bits on Twitch, and that's another form of donations through Twitch. It's unique, yes. Breaking things, Trip. And then you fix them. That's right. But yeah, there's that. There's you could do subscriptions, and then whatever other platforms they have, like Patreon, if they have that, if they're doing like modeling and stuff like that. And not only that, they have like each streamer's is unique. Is not only just unique, but it's unique on their style. So like me, I'm a PNG tuber.
A what?
A PNG tuber. It's
What
called,
is that?
So,
PNG tuber?
yes. Can we actually pull up my Twitch?
On the computer?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I can. I don't necessarily know how.
It's go to.
Come on over here. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so you want me to pull up Twitch?
It's I got.
All right, let's see.
There we go.
Let's see what. It's okay. Now they can see.
Sure.
Void Naira offline. Okay, so this is. I'm looking at your Twitch channel right now, right? You're offline. Void Naira. Is that you? Is that a cat? A cat boy?
So okay.
What is that?
So it's something called a PNG tuber.
Say something.
Something.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. Okay. So
Okay. So as you're talking right now, I'm gonna pull up your Twitch channel.
okay.
While it's on your camera.
Okay. So what I do, there's different. So people have face cams and stuff. But mine is something called a PNG tuber. It's your own art style. It's your own whatever you want it to be. So there's a difference between a VTuber and a PNG tuber. A PNG tuber is obviously 2D, while a VTuber is 3D. And the difference is with PNG tuber, it uses your microphone to use it, but VTuber actually uses your camera to track your head movements.
Oh, okay. So is that a difference in like where you end up on the streaming thing, or is it just like put you in a different category?
It not only puts me in a different category, but a unique category. Not a lot of people actually do PNG. It's more VTubing.
Is that because it takes more equipment to do that? Actually,
it takes more equipment to do VTubing instead.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. The streaming or PNG tuber, only it's typically one platform, but it's one thing. But you can there's like I use something called PyCrew, and it's where you can find whatever you want and customize it, and you have to have 4 facial expressions for PNG. Mouth closed, eyes open. Mouth open, eyes open, and then eyes closed, mouth closed, and then eyes closed, mouth open. So you can have your own like features. So like with those, it lets you blink and then blink while talking, pretty much.
Oh, so I pulled up your Twitch channel here.
Yes.
And what I'm gonna do here, boom, there. There we go.
Okay.
Let's see how that works. And I'm going to see if I can just go through it here.
Yeah. So
Yeah, see, it's still on you. Tips and donations, stream, memes. So you can just stream anything you want on here, but you typically stream your video games.
yes,
right?
I tip it.
And what type of video games are you streaming when you're on here playing? Because
So the last one that I did was called Celeste.
Celeste, is that a online game? Like
It's an offline
PC,
game.
PC game, or
It's a PC. I played it on Xbox, but it's about this girl named Madeline climbing the tower and all that. But I'm more of a variety streamer, so I play all sorts of games.
okay?
So
What are some of your favorite type of games to
Ooh.
play?
some of my favorites, I would say,
Yeah.
the most that I streamed on Twitch was probably Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
Dead by Daylight. Okay. Explain that one to me real quick.
So Dead by Daylight's a 4v1.
A what?
A 4v1. It's 4 people versus 1.
4 people versus 1 player.
Yes. So
Is what do you mean by that? Like a battle royale, or
yes. So it's survivors versus killers, and the
Oh,
survivor's
Lord.
job is to repair the generators, and get to the exit gates before they're killed. And the killer's job is to sacrifice all of the survivors to the entity. And each killer has their own unique ability. So like recently they just added Jason Voorhees, and his is a 2 actually. It's called Omnipresence, I think. And it lets him like disappear pretty much, and then he can pop up either at a pallet or a window to jump scare people. And then his other one, his is Omnipresence, and it lets him jump out into pallets and windows to jump scare. And then his other one is there's stuff around the spikes that are like tiny little generators pretty much, and you can grab spikes and you could throw them at survivors.
So you guys are pretty much just fighting each other, and one is trying to survive, they have all kinds of different tasks, but there's 4 people against 1 player essentially.
Yeah.
So when it comes to these games, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Is it easy as a teenager? Do you find more fun in just playing the game, trying to beat it, or do you find more fun in the streaming aspect?
So I find it fun in both aspects of it, because not only streaming but playing it, because it is fun with friends when you're just playing it with your friends, because you can mess around and all that fun stuff, and mess around and all that, and then have just the streaming aspect. But the streaming, although with being Survivor, since I do have my display name, it's a lot harder to play Survivor than Killer as streaming, because us Twitch streamers actually get targeted more.
Wait, they target you more because you play on Twitch?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. Slow down for me. Slow down, buddy. I'm new to this, okay?
Yeah.
So I was under the impression that when you play your game Dead by Daylight streaming on Twitch, that others were also playing on Twitch. So I'm confused.
So it's not just like other Twitch streamers. It's everybody that's actively playing on Dead by Daylight.
Oh, and you just choose to stream
stream.
on Twitch, but the actual online server is the game itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. So when they find out on the game that you are a Twitch streamer,
We typically get tunneled out and
why? What is that? Why are they ganging up on the Twitch kids?
I honestly have no idea, but it just gets me into another game quicker. But I typically play Killer. I'm a Killer main. not a survivor at all. I own all the killers.
You like to do the hunting and stuff.
Yeah, I typically get 4Ks.
What's that? I don't know what that
So
means.
okay, 4K. So
so you say 4K, like I
it's
know
4
what
kills.
Okay.
So, but Dead by Daylight's fun. There's a bunch of different things. The lore behind it. If you haven't seen the lore, the lore behind it. There's a killer named Wraith. And Wraith.
Mm-hmm.
And his backstory is actually one of the most actually traumatic backstories out there. His village actually got raided, but his boss, I forgot the boss's name, but his boss actually did something in Wraith. I forgot his name before the realm, before he got taken. But his boss actually did some really bad stuff, and Wraith killed his boss and made his boss actually the weapon. And the story behind, or the theory is that the skull that Wraith has is actually the boss's skull, and Wraith actually has a bell. And the theory is that Wraith actually hits his boss's skull against the bell for torture for what he did.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
these are some dark games, man.
Well, it is, but if you actually listen to the actual backstories of it's actually really good. So like, there's pre-realm, which is before they even got into. So there's pre-realm, which is like our world, and then there's realm, and then that's like not actually in the game, but like a in between, kinda. And then there's the trials, which that's what we are playing, is the actual trials is what we're seeing, and the trials are its own area pretty much. It's actually really unique. Like actually, Trapper, he's another unique one. His family estate is actually here in Washington, Macmillan.
And it's based on the actual estate that's here.
I think so. And it's actually really unique. His like there's one called Nurse. And her ability is to blink, so she can phase through pallets and stuff.
To blink?
Well, okay.
Wait. So her ability is to blink?
Not like actually blinking.
I can blink. I can blink. Is that my ability?
No, so her ability is actually one of the uniquest ones, and she's one of the hardest to play. Hers is hers is actually unique because her hand, she can like use out her hand and like kind of blink, and she can phase through pallets, walls. I'm pretty sure walls. Phase
through? Does that mean like transition through a solid surface? Okay.
Yeah. So like hers story is actually unique. She went into a ambulance. She used to work at as a nurse in one of the hospitals, and she ended up into a ambulance crash, and she lost her sight, a few other things, and she was really badly burnt, and she got taken by the entity. And the entity actually helped. In return, she has the ability to blink, and that's a lot with a lot of the killers. Like
they take something and give something, right?
So like Artist, she's another unique one. Like Nurse, she actually got her arms and her tongue cut off, but she was actually an artist. So with her backstory, Artist, her arms got cut off, but the entity actually replaced her arms with ink.
Wait, it replaced her arms?
So her arms were cut off before pre-realm.
Mm-hmm.
So when the entity took her in, the entity actually made her arms ink. Like you could pull up and picture the artist,
right?
And it's ink, and actually she got her tongue cut off.
Oh wow!
So the entity replaced everything with her hands with ink, so she can
everything that was cut off he replaced with ink.
Yes, so like Spirit, she got chopped up into pieces.
Jeez.
Yeah, but the entity actually pretty much repaired her. Pretty much. And the entity is a unique not a lot of people know about the entity story, but it's pretty much the god that rules not only the realm but the void.
Okay.
And they actually do a lot of collabs. So like the most recent one, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Jason's one of the most recent ones, but they have so many. They have like a Pyramid Head from Left 4 Dead. They have
so that they be taking different characters from either different movies or different games.
So like
and
another one,
implementing
Vecna from D&D,
from.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I thought that was on Stranger Things.
They have that one too. But Vecna from D&D actually willingly came to the realm.
Oh wow!
So some killers aren't forced or taken by force.
How popular is this game? Because I've never even heard of this game before.
The game's been out since 2016.
Oh, really?
10 years old.
And you typically play this on the computer, correct?
You can play it on computer, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. Right now I'm playing it on Switch. But it's actually one of the most uniquest games ever.
Interesting. Well, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
In less on the game specifically, but how do you feel about PlayStation now going to all digital instead of having the disc and stuff like that? How do you feel about that as a gamer and as we're transitioning into the future of things? Downloadable content, streaming, and things like that seem to be more or less where we're going. But as like a young gamer yourself, do you like that better, or do you like actually having like a physical copy of a disc or something?
I actually like having a physical copy. Not only like say there's something wrong with the servers, if like they go offline, you could still play the ones that you downloaded and stuff, but you don't actually own the game online.
Right.
So like Steam, you don't actually own the game. You just bought the rights to play it.
Even if you pay the full price?
Yeah.
What do you mean? So if I go on the network right now and purchase the game,
you own it, but you own the rights to like play it. So they could take it back anytime they want.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably in their terms of service and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if I were to go to a store and get the disc, I own that disc, right?
Yeah.
But I heard that if you read through the policy, even with the disc, you still have to sign in and whatnot with your account, right?
Yeah.
So don't they still? They can
so
still.
Like recently, with PlayStation, what they did, you have to, I think it's IAD or no, not an I something. It starts with an I, but you have to register your games every 30 days. Yeah, and that's just with PlayStation.
Do you have to pay to register?
No.
What do you mean?
So a lot of people mod their like PS4s and stuff, and after once you purchase that game, it goes through and it registers it. And after 30 days, that game will not become available to you to play anymore. Yeah.
Even if you paid for it?
Yeah.
Because you modded it?
Not only because a lot of modded PlayStations, they can't be online with being modded. You could get your account banned and stuff like that. And
wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
wait, this is new to me. I didn't even know that you could mod your PlayStation like that. I thought that was just done on PC.
No, you can mod your PlayStation, your Switch.
I knew Switch had an issue or Nintendo had an issue with that. I didn't think PlayStation was...
PlayStation and Wii did too.
So, let me get this straight. Let's say my PlayStation 4, I have, if I wanted to upgrade it with my computer and whatever,
you can,
and play online, I would get my PlayStation account banned or suspended.
So if you do, it actually says it in the terms, and even if you go to mod it, it says from that modding service that if you go online and read through the actual terms of service of that, it will actually say you can get your account banned by using their software.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but if I were to get the hard disk of a game and I modded my PlayStation, would they still have access or be able to suspend my account?
That I don't know. So the physical games, yes, you can still play.
Right.
But like if for like the one like I was saying, like the ones that you have to go
Download and all that
like
DLC
purchase,
content and all that.
they made it so you have to register them every 30 days.
And every time you register it, they're
And
probably
every time you
checking
go
to make
online-
sure that there's no mods.
Yeah, and every time you go, it's not just when you mod it, it's the whole, because you mod the whole system, not just one game. So you mod the whole system itself and have its own software and stuff like that. Same with like what Switch, but Switch is different. They don't ban your account. They blacklist your Switch.
And that's probably based on the Switch's IP address or whatever. So what does that mean? Every time your Switch comes up online, what does that mean?
It blocks you from purchasing anything on eShop or accessing.
Wow. So you can just view.
You can mod your Switch and still, like, I seen some that modded their Switch and be able to use their eShop fine. But like with Switch, they have something called Tinfoil. And Tinfoil, it's its own application that you can install into the thing. But not only that, but Nintendo has a big modding issue with their Wiis and stuff. It like
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people play online modded versions of like Mario and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That you can't purchase through Nintendo. It's only done through.
So if you have the
like that.
game already for like Switch, so like say since I already own Smash Bros, if my Switch got blacklisted, I would be able to still play it fine. And that's the thing. But like with
because you already own the game, the physical copy.
Yeah.
But if you had the online copy, they could.
I think so, but I think they can still let you play it.
Wow.
But they can not. I think PlayStation is different. They can ban your account, not just. They can ban and blacklist your account. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Yeah, that's what it's looking like moving into this digital world. So if you have
same with Steam. Steam. You just buy the rights to play it. They can take a game back anytime. So
I'm a long fan of PlayStation, long time PlayStation, and I like to always get the physical copy, the hard disk of the game. That way I can keep it in case, my internet goes out or whatever. I can still play the game.
Yeah.
At least minus whatever updates that come out. I can still play the main storyline of the game.
I modded my old Switch and it actually got blacklisted. So
really,
yeah. So I actually was doing that, but at the time, Stardew Valley I think was in its version 3. And they just came out with a new one, but I couldn't play that one at all.
Is there any way once you get blacklisted to like request an appeal or something like that through? Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't. So once you because you agreed to the terms and service.
Once you blacklist it, you have to go buy a whole new Switch.
Oh wow!
Yep.
There's no other way. Wow.
Nope. There's no other way to do that.
Do you think PlayStation is? Do you think PlayStation is going in that direction as well?
I think so.
With the way that they're doing
I think
the
so
digital?
With their new registration stuff with their games. I think I like all consoles, doesn't matter. I liked PlayStation and Xbox. They both have their own unique
qualities and games and whatnot.
Yeah. Like Xbox actually, they just lowered the prices for their Game Pass.
Oh wow. To encourage more people to.
Yeah, they actually they did that and then they lowered. They actually pulled off. Can we actually look up what games they pulled off of the?
I'll pull it up later.
Yeah.
If you just talk about it, then I'll pull up the stats later for you.
I think it was. It was one of the Halo games that got pulled. Same with Fable too. Fable was originally going to be on PlayStation, but they pulled it. Mm-hmm.
So in the direction that Microsoft is going, they're doing Xbox exclusive only games.
Yeah, and that's what it was. And they're bringing back Console Wars. Console Wars.
What is that?
So Console Wars, it's like it's pretty much like what side's better, Xbox or console, and like Steam. I love Steam.
Console like PC.
Like it's all of them. PC versus Xbox, PlayStation. Yeah, and which one's the best, console or PC and all that. But I love Steam because Steam has everything, and they're actually one of the most their actual their what is it, customer service is one of the best out there. I just seen this video recently of a guy. His is his son. I think it was like his 2 month old son puked on his Steam Deck case, and he was willing to completely pay for a whole new case. And he sent like what happened to Steam, and Steam was like, "Oh, we got you covered. We'll send you a whole new case." And there was a few different times that happened.
There's a lot of companies, and I mean, there's a lot of companies out there that'll be willing to help out if people would just ask.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't ask, and they assume,
their customer support is one of the most best out there. They're like one of the top rated like customer services.
I got another question for you.
Yes.
In the streaming aspect of things, and as a young content creator, what are some of the downsides to streaming and or monetization for young people? What do you see as some of the downsides to it?
The downside is that it's a lot harder because people see a kid and they're like iffy about if you want to watch them or not and stuff like that. But that's where your role comes in. You have to be that that uniqueness from everybody else. Not only that, but have your own uniqueness, but your own style. So like mine is being a PNG tuber. I eventually want to move to VTubing, but I have to have a way better setup. But that's just one of the steps. It's being unique and setting yourself out from the rest of the people on Twitch.
Some of the downside you see is that it's harder because you're a young person. So maybe a lot of the people that are viewing the content, if they're not young, they're not going to want to watch a kid play a game.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
because it can seem weird. Yeah. Right. If I was just watching a kid play video games and I'm a grown dude, it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. However, if it was like, I don't know, if you entered into like a video game competition or something,
because I'm the legal age. I think the legal I think the legal age is for most competitions. I think it's 13.
Right,
and I think that's the same with YouTube.
If we were like sponsoring or like trying to help boost you up or something like that, I think it would be different. But you got to take into consideration, just as like a regular dude, if I see a kid on my screen, I'm not apt to want to look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your target audience is going to be somebody relative to your age or who is playing that game.
Yeah.
Right?
Because a lot of people actually like...
Do you run into that? Like a lot of older people playing the game that you play, like Dead by Daylight or whatever it is?
Dead by Daylight. So a lot of them are a lot older.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them. But I would say if you're trying to get into content creating, I would start around 13 as soon as you're able to click.
Oh, really? So you even with it being hard, you would encourage younger people to start as early as they can?
Because it's a lot harder. And then you can eventually try to make it a career. If you start young, if you start at the legal age you can, I think it's 13 on Twitch. But as soon as you're able to hit that stream button, I would encourage it. Yes. So
you're on the side that it could be beneficial for young people as a pathway to the future, to where they don't have to work a normal job or something like that. They can actually play games or whatever and do what they actually love. Do what they love and still make a living. You're encouraging something like that? I would 100% encourage it. Like me. Do you see any negative sides to the mental side of it? As far as like maybe it can take you away from the realities of outside life and kind of self-isolation and stuff like that. Stuff like that can happen. But if you balance it with like what I'm going to be doing, since I'm turning 16, I'm going to be balancing streaming, school, and work between everything. Because I still enjoy streaming and doing all that and stuff. But my streams would be later in the night. You're already thinking of ways to prioritize your time to where you're not fully focused on that being your main thing.
Yeah. So
I think what I meant was, like, for instance, you told me earlier that you were monetized on Twitch, right? Yeah. But I'm assuming you're making probably pennies on the dollar, if that, right? Because you're young and you don't have a massive following at that, right? So what I'm assuming is that, let's say you started getting a following and started making that money. Yeah. Do you think that your mindset would be the same, as in, I got to go to work, or maybe if I put in a little bit more time on my stream, I'll make more money? Do you see how that mental balance could be persuaded? Like, let's say Twitch just wants you to log 2 more hours a day, and they start throwing you some money.
I can.
You see how that can mess up your mind?
I can, yes, see where that's coming from, but you also have to balance everything. So, like, instead of doing, say, if I was going to stream on Tuesday, I could push that stream if I need to, like, edit a video or something for my YouTube. I would push that stream back to, like, Wednesday and get what I was originally going to do done. Or in my free time at, like, break at work or something, I can sit there and edit for, like, the 15 minutes I have for a break.
So you seem pretty aware that it can kind of consume you and take over your mind, as, like you said earlier, it's hard. It takes a lot of work to edit the videos, to get the clips just right, the angles, get the sound right, get the captions right.
It definitely is a lot of work. But if you want to make it a career, I would definitely
start off slow and start off early
enough so you're not just sitting there fighting everybody else your same age as like 20.
What are some of the most beneficial things that you have learned and gained from engaging in the streaming world?
From what I've learned and gained from learning and gaining from it, I would say definitely bringing a more positive energy to the streaming world. Because a lot of people,
even when you're getting attacked by the other guys because you're a Twitch streamer.
So with Twitch, you have to be a lot more vocal about, like, with me, I definitely have to be a lot more vocal because I don't typically show my face because I'm a PNG tuber. And you have to be a lot more vocal about what you're doing. So, like, Dead by Daylight, I have to, like, be more vocal instead of thinking my thoughts. That's what one of my big issues were as starting out was I'm live and I have to be saying what I'm thinking instead of just thinking and then doing it.
Oh, okay. So that dynamic has to be in your mindset that, oh, I'm not just playing. I'm actually producing content here. So I need to be engaging while I'm playing. So when that thought comes in, instead of just doing it, I got to say it.
Yeah. So typically I don't ever really get mad at Dead by Daylight.
Did you ever take any, like, watch any other, like, is there like a class that you take or something to, like, watch this, or do you just kind of figure it out by watching other YouTubers and streamers? Or
so I actually had a little help from a few friends that did it before, but I pretty much just learned everything myself, how to set, edit, and do all that myself.
Wow!
And started from scratch, and
you like it? It's something that you like to do. While you're talking about trying to find that and maintain that balance between streaming, going to school, going to work, extracurricular activities. Do you, as a streamer, believe that extracurricular activities like community events, like an open mic night or something like that, do you believe that could help be that balance and help in that mindset? Because instead of focusing on the stream, you have real live engagement with other kids your age and stuff like that. And one of the things, you can help bring them into that world as well, right?
Exactly. And one of the things is not only that, but I can advertise and stream wherever and whenever. I just have to get the approval of being able to do it. So, like, here I can do it. I just have to ask the owner. And if everybody is okay with it and get the approval from everybody.
And start advertising what it is you're doing, or host something. Do you, let me ask you this. When it comes to the streaming aspect and specifically that game, do you prefer playing older games like that, or do you like the newer games that the consoles and stuff are coming out with nowadays, like
Okay,
God of War and
so
stuff like that?
so I do enjoy the newer games, yes, but I prefer more like older games. So like what's one that Celeste. I think that came out in 2018. If I'm not one.
I've never heard of that one, Celeste. You can send me a link for
Celeste.
that one or something like that. But
It came out in 2018 January for PC. Yeah, PC, Mac, Linux, and Nintendo Switch, and then with an Xbox release. But that one's a lot older one, and it's a storytelling game.
oh wow,
Yeah, it's a unique story. Actually, it's about a girl named Madeline, and she's climbing the Celeste Mountain and trying to. It's a platformer like Mario.
yeah.
And I like more story-driven games. So, like Telltale, may they rest in peace. Telltale Games was one of the biggest storytelling games out there. Company. They made Minecraft Story Mode 1 and 2, and then they made The Walking Dead.
Oh wow,
The Walking Dead story mode on your that you could actually still purchase.
wow.
I think.
Oh, I remember when that first came out. I was like, "What? They got this game? That's kind of cool."
Same with I think they also did a Batman one too.
Batman.
Yep.
You know who Batman is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one's your favorite Batman?
There's only one.
I like
Dark Knight, baby.
Okay, that one's a good one. I do like
But then again, Adam West, TV's Batman.
I like who is it?
I don't know, man. I like them all. I
do,
They
but
all have their
the one that I
uniqueness.
most enjoy is who is it?
Ben Affleck.
Thing.
Hey, I think he played the role that he needed to play.
No, maybe.
Ben Affleck wasn't that bad.
It's this Batman that has to turn his whole
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. Yeah.
Where he had to turn his whole head.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That one was a good one. Although I do like the new I think it's still set in the same universe. Wayne or not I forgot the TV series. But there was one and it was a unique one.
Well, we're going to have to follow up here with another interview and stuff with you in the future if you want to, because I think it's kind of cool getting into this and letting you guys talk. One final question before we start wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Because I think he wants to use this room next. Is there anything that you want to tell to the younger people or just the audience out there, kind of about your journey and just real quick, like how these things are helping you in your development?
Yeah, so streaming actually helps me actually put myself out there and be more comfortable. I think you said it was 77% of people have a fear of public speaking.
Absolutely.
And with streaming and being a faceless streamer, it actually helps me be able to get more comfortable, and as it sets on the path, it just helped me build that future career of what I actually want to do, because I enjoy playing games. I enjoy playing Minecraft and all those types of games. And Twitch is just one of the hardest to get started on. But like YouTube is even harder.
Yeah. And you got to just stay consistent.
You have to, that's the big thing. And
apply yourself.
Like my mom, she does used to do Whatnot. Where you could buy and sell stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, why am I not getting a lot of people watching? And I was like, you have to stay consistent with streaming. Like I used to stream every day when I was doing before I was doing play practice. I used to be staying consistent, streaming every day.
Right. So
after school.
You're staying really, really active, right? So you're doing online streaming. You come here to the community youth nights and help DJ. Yeah. You're involved in the school plays. You going to be running for mayor or something? Like, I mean, at this rate, you might as well be running for mayor by the time you turn 18. I'm just saying, you're actively getting out there, and that's a really, really good thing, Tyler. I'm proud to see that, and I'm also very proud to be helping you and a part of your journey along the way.
I want to thank you for that too.
If there's anything that you need along the way, you always know to reach out. You know, I'm here to help, and we're here to help guide you along the way.
A big thing, like, I'm thankful that you're actually helping me and sponsoring the stuff that I need, like hopefully getting my new laptop.
Yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching this, Tyler is in need of a new laptop to help his streaming services. So you guys can find him on Twitch. At Void Naira. I got it up there on the screen for you guys to see there. Also, you guys could reach out to us at allinadays.com. Send us an email if you guys are interested in help sponsoring a youth or something like that. We will guide you guys in the right direction.
And then I will, once I do get the laptop, I will be getting everything loaded with my software and stuff, and I'll be talking about this. The last time I had my old laptop, I actually sat down and was like, hey, I'm going to be doing this with Trip, and I actually shouted you out.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Shouted you out on my Twitch, and I just saying, hey, go support him. He's helping me with what I've been trying to do, and I'm hopefully going to be doing a podcast with him.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So, well, I'm glad to be helping you along the way, man, because that's the whole point of All in a Day's work, is investing in the youth now.
Yeah.
That way you guys don't become statistics later. And other than what we're doing, I don't know of anything else that's providing services to these kids this way. And I'm just proud to be here with you and help pushing you, guiding you, sometimes telling you,
yep.
Every once in a while, you know.
I also think if you want to get in, like, see what other people do. Like, if you're like, for me, I was watching a lot of PNG tubers, because that's what I was like. I was fascinated with not only just their styles, but their uniqueness to that person.
Okay.
Like, you could pull it up on Twitch. You could type in hashtag PNG tuber, and you'll be
able to see their own unique
difference.
Yeah.
Like, same with VTubers, they have their own unique model. But the thing with VTubing is they cost so much money for a model.
Right.
It's so expensive. I think it's anywhere between 3 to thousands.
Oh wow.
It's a lot of work that goes into it. Modeling, rigging, and all of that. It's definitely way easier to start off as a PNG tuber than work your way up to VTubing, because you have to have a PNG tuber. And it's actually in my description on my About Me of what I use for I use Pit Crew, or it's called Pi Crew, PICREW. I mean, it's a good to get started, and
help guide you along the way and whatnot. Pretty
much, it helps you get started. You could go whatever. Like, they have a whole unique category of it's. Have you heard of the game Gotcha Life?
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
Okay,
and they have their own unique styles and stuff like that. But they have their own different lists by different people and their assets and stuff, and you have to read actually the each one has their own rules. So, the one I'm using says you can't use for streaming and commercial use.
Oh, it's just for personal and whatever. Oh, okay.
And each one, and mine, I have to have
everything got terms and conditions now, huh?
And mine actually says you have to put your description that you use this one over on your.
It's requesting if you're going to use this. Make sure you tell people that you're using this in your description.
If you look at my About Me, it has that, and it has its own thing and stuff like that. I'm actually hopefully going to go through rebranding, because I do not like what I have now. But
as you're growing up, you're gonna want to get yourself out there little by little, right?
Yeah,
starting with the voice, and then moving on to the camera. Slowly but surely.
And I would definitely say, if for anybody that's starting out, I actually enjoyed watching Dan TDM and Stampy Longhead and all of those people. I grew up watching them back in 2018 and 2016 and all that. And I was like, you know what? I inspired to do that and be someone that like Dan TDM. He's a big inspiration, and he's bouncing his life between that YouTube, and YouTube is his main work. He makes millions and millions. Same with
But it had to take time. He didn't just start off doing it like that.
Yeah.
So
like I think right now he has 2 kids. I think he's 5 now. His first child is like 5.
wow, so he's been grinding it out, huh?
Yeah, his first son. I remember the first post he made with his son's name's Asher, and I seen the first post with him. I was like, dang. And now I seen the before, and I'm like, dang. It makes me feel old.
Yeah, you see that. How you think I feel?
Same with the FGTV. That's a big one. Funnel Vision. I seen the video of when they introduced their newest family member, Sean, their youngest, and now he's like this tall, and I'm like,
as tall as you now.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, dang, time has flown by.
It's gonna be like that for you. Before you know it, you're gonna be at my age, sitting over here interviewing somebody else. Like, where did the time go?
Yeah, I also with streaming, it's a lot harder to get monetized because I think for partners. I think for a Twitch affiliate, you have to get 25, and I think 4 hours on four different days, and stream 4 different days, and average of 3 different viewers.
And keep that consistency
and
before
the
they
only one that I'm having issue with is the 3 average viewers per, and it's so hard because I think you have to have 3 average viewers on 4 different days, and that's one of the most hardest one. But once I hit that, I can actually start getting money put onto my account and
start using it for things and building
putting it back
up.
into the start. But I need to start reaching out to. I've been reaching out to people. And,
why don't you start just talking to your friends? Hey, I'm going to stream from this time to this time. Can you just
and actually
log
on my Twitch, I actually haven't changed it in a while, but I have a schedule put up. Yeah, Twitch has their own schedule.
So you can post up when you're going to be on. Oh, that's pretty tight. I like that.
Yeah, it shows you can have like different times. So like you could do 2 streams. You could do one at like 3 to 5, and then 7 to like 9, and you could have that. Yeah, exactly. And that's one. And I think one of mine's are up there too. And you can actually set what game you're streaming, what game you're streaming, what time, and what the title is going to be for that stream. That's what I like about Twitch. And Twitch is one of the most lenient, but they also take the most cut out of everything. I think it's like a 50% cut.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. I think I also just seen, but YouTube's a lot harder to get into because I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And
that's kind of how it was for TikTok too. Like you have 1,000
and it's just, and there are lots, TikTok's I think like 18 to stream.
Oh really? Yeah.
It's 18 plus. And that one's still hard, like YouTube. YouTube, I think my goal one day is hopefully hit at least 100K.
Right.
To get that silver play button.
Right. Me too.
I'm hoping.
I want to get it 100K on YouTube. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Get more than 3 viewers, you know?
Yeah. You just gotta put yourself out there and
stay consistent.
And that's this thing but like I see a lot of people like buying views and stuff like that. I'm like, why?
You can't do that. Yeah, that'll mess up your mind, and then next thing you know, when you
same with like followers, people buy followers on TikTok.
Yep. And then next thing you know, when you actually need them, there's nothing there.
Yeah, exactly, because it's just bot accounts.
Yeah. And
actually, you can get banned for doing that. It's called botting.
Yeah.
And you can actually get banned for that, and that's one of what a lot of people do is that, and it aggravates me sometimes. But
but we're living in a world where everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to get money online.
Like right now, I'm
average.
Yeah, I have actually one. I typically have one viewer. I think their username's Rabbit something.
But that's your viewer.
Yeah, that's my one viewer. She's been there every stream.
That counts.
Yeah.
That counts. Well, Tyler, we got to wrap it up.
Okay.
I want to say thank you again a huge thank you for joining me today. Are you coming out tomorrow to the event
I am.
tomorrow? Sweet. So you'll be here tomorrow. You guys will be able to see this on YouTube, and I'll post clips on the Blue platform as well for you guys to see. But again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony Triplett. This has been our first edition of Youth Talk on the Trip Talk channel. I will see you guys here in the not so distant future. Tyler, you want to say bye real quick?
Yes, if you want to watch me, which way? Is it this way? Down here? Yeah, down here. What, or is it one of the directions has my handle on Twitch? Right there. Nope. Right there.
Yep, this side.
Right there.
Right
yeah,
here.
there we go. There we go. It has my handle. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and I'm hopefully getting on Instagram and start posting there. But yeah, if you guys want to come support me, follow me, I'll greatly be happy. And I have a lot of clips on there, featuring clips. So
you guys heard it here first. I'll put the link in the description for you guys. Take care. This has been a good one.
See ya.
Peace.